Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your November 2015 love reading. It's Raina here. And the cards I drew for you this month are rather interesting, and I think you will agree when you hear what I have to say. For the current state of mind that you are possessing in November, I got the Empress card, and this is a card of the earthy, feminine ideal. And so for a woman, you could be exhibiting these qualities and you could be living the life of the nurturing woman who is fertile and that's all kind of figurative language, because you can be a fertile woman in your 50s and 60s, because creativity is a form of fertility. And for those who are younger, you may be feeling like you're really in touch with your feminine nature. And still others who don't really resonate with that, you may be looking at your girlfriends, and there may be some of them who have what you consider the ideal relationship. And you may see that this is one of the qualities that makes them have a more harmonious relationship, and you may look up to that. But again, because this is a general reading, not every card that I pull will necessarily resonate with you, and so don't worry about that. But hopefully, there'll be at least one message that rings true for you. I also need to say that if you want a personal reading, you can certainly have one with me. I like to use your personal birth data and astrological information to assist with the tarot. So I find that it makes it way more accurate and yields way more insights. So please click on the link below if you would like a personal reading from me. And in any case, I've been speaking a lot about the feminine and masculine principles lately for my YouTube readings or in personal readings, because I think that in our society today, there is an emphasis on the masculine nature when it comes to women, that we should be very assertive and driven. And yet, it creates an imbalance when there's too much of one type of energy. The feminine principle is the passive and the nurturing principle, which kind of does not express the ego in a very overt way, and is more concerned with others than self. And nurturing, relates to concern of others instead of the self all the time. And so this is definitely something that is worth exploring. And you may be feeling this way for some reason currently. And the message from the universe is the Five of Pentacles, and this relates to making sure that you are not neglecting the spiritual side of life, that you're not just seeing dollar signs, because this is a tendency of Taurus, that you may gravitate towards relationships where it's all about money versus love. And you can get caught up in things, in whether you're happily married or you're getting a divorce, and you're fighting over things, fighting over money. And there's nothing wrong with things, but they are temporary. And, love is an expression of the soul. And that's why it's important to cultivate that as well. And the spiritual life helps you because it reminds you of the important things in life and leads you to the right partner. Whereas if you get caught up in externals like looks and money, you tend to get led astray. So one of the advice cards I picked was the Two of Wands in reverse. And I consider this card kind of a continuation of that Five of Pentacles. Make very sure what your values are in life, because there can be disagreements if you have the wrong priorities, and you may be too concerned about the things that really don't matter or that shouldn't matter. And that can cause some sort of inharmonious situation within your dating life or in a long term relationship. The accompanying card is the Ace of Swords. And so there really is a need to get down to the heart of the matter. There's something that needs to be dealt with. And this is specifically related to a legal case. So, for some of you who are, in fact, getting a divorce, there could be some need for logic applied to the situation, but also it could indicate a new beginning that is just totally radically new. And it definitely calls for logic in all situations. So sometimes in romantic situations, there is a tendency to lose the detachment that is necessary to make wise decisions and to see things as they really are. And this card indicates the need for that. And for those of you that are in drama laden relationships, this is especially true. But the outcome is another swords card, which is the Queen of Swords. And again, for those of you who are women who are watching this, this may be the way that you end up, which is as a very logical, cool headed woman who can make decisions very quickly and not have a sense of confusion at all about it. You can assess things from a great distance. And that's a really great characteristic because it's a form of discernment and you can make really good choices that way. If you're a man, it might mean that you meet a woman who is an air sign because the swords relate to air signs. But it can also mean that you too are embodying something of the Queen of Swords, even though you're a man. It has nothing to do, the queens and kings can relate to either gender. A male can be a queen as well because the queen energy relates to nurturing, creativity, and things of that nature, whereas the king is more of a worldly outer authority. And so we should never just assign gender. So, Taurus, I hope that you got something from this reading. And if you would like a personalized love reading, you can click on the link below. And otherwise, I wish you a wonderful November. Bye.